So, what's your name?
My name is Deshaun L. Jenkins Chase. How are you?
Good, you?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
I just have a couple of questions for you today.
Okay, all right. Looking forward. What you have?
Uh, when did you start to play football?
I started playing football when I was very young, 10, 11 years old. Played all through middle school, played through high school, and played in college. And I was fortunate enough to play a couple years with the Miami Dolphins.
The Dolphins' debut must go down in football history as the most thrilling first play ever made.
So, what made you want to play football?
You know what? I have been a sports fanatic for many years. I played all three sports, sometimes four with track, but the three main sports, basketball, football, and baseball, I played every year when I had the opportunity. So that's just been a love of mine, and it still is today. Again, I'm just a sports fanatic, and I enjoy being very competitive and staying fit and being in shape and just getting ready mentally and physically to compete.
So, when you played for the Miami Dolphins, what was your most memorable game?
You know what? I would give you a whole week. In 1988, we had the opportunity to play in the American Bowl, which was in London. So we went over to London for an entire week. We had a number of activities and things that were planned for us as an entire team before and after practice at times. And a lot of those things were to have community involvement with the people in London, which was, which absolutely great and fulfilling in so many levels. So with that being the case, we had that game on a Saturday night. We played San Francisco 49ers. And in the last few minutes of the game, I had the opportunity to recover a fumble, which with that kind of sealed the deal. And after that, we were able to run the clock out. So that was one of my most memorable moments with the Dolphins.
Cool, cool. What position did you play for the Miami Dolphins?
Overall, it was defensive back. If you be more specific, it was strong safety, but it was in the defensive backfield, in the secondary, as they call it nowadays.
Could you give me an estimate on how many games you've won?
2 years, in both years we had winning records. We missed going to the playoffs in 1998 by a couple of games. In 1987, however, it was a strike. You probably don't remember, but at that time, the Scabs played for 4 games, and we did not play for 4 games because it was a NFL strike. So every team was on strike for those 4 weeks. So with that being said, we lost a couple of those games. In 1987, we did not go to the playoffs. But 1988, we were 1 game from going to the playoffs. So we did have a winning record.
Have you ever been in the Super Bowl? Like, you told me that you were in an American Bowl.
Yes, American Bowl, but not Super Bowl, unfortunately. That was a big wish for me, after making the team, was the chance to go to the Super Bowl, even go to the playoffs. But it just wasn't in the deck of cards.
So, what was your backup plan if you didn't make it into the NFL?
Well, you know what? My mom, which is my shero, she always stated, if you're going to play sports, you're going to know how to spell sports. Which meant, in layman's terms, if you're going to play football, you're going to know how to spell football. Which means, if you're going to be involved in sports, then academically, then you're going to be sound as well. So I had to have good grades, coming up in school. if I didn't, then I was not allowed to be on any team. So that was motivation for me in school to make sure that I have good grades. What was your question again?
What was your backup plan if
Oh,
you
okay.
did not make it?
Well, thank you, Chase. So with that being said, even when I went to college and I did not have her there physically, then I would always remember some things that she would say to keep me motivated to, even in college, I had the opportunity to do my own thing, but I made sure that I did the right thing and go to class and make the grades that I should make and that I know that I should make. And then once that venture was over and I did graduate, then the platform was wide and I had opportunities to do so many different things because I had a degree. So my plan B was, if I did not make it in sports, then to do what I did, and that was get into the educational realm in the educational field.
So, what college did you go to?
I went to Northwestern State University. It's in Natchitoches, Louisiana.
So, did any friends make it into the NFL with you?
You know what? I didn't have a friend, but Mark Duper, he's very well known as a Dolphin. He was a senior when I was a freshman at my school. Mm-hmm. And he played 10 years. He was a phenomenal receiver. So I didn't have a friend, but I had someone that I could latch on to, once I got here in Florida.
All right, well, that's all the questions I have for you today.
Okay, Chase, you did a very, very good job. I think you have a very bright future, sir.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Okay.